guys, it's me, Laura. I'm a homeschooling mom to 3 kids, ages 10, 6, and 13. And today I am working on, oh my goodness, my glasses are crooked. I am working on the launch for the beta testers for my first curriculum unit ever. I'm super excited. I'm super nervous. My body has been a wreck. My mind feels actually pretty good and in control and on top of things. Things are actually going really well. Last week I didn't vlog. It was Christmas. I did a lot of lesson planning for our personal homeschool, which I'm still kind of in the midst of. And I spent some time with family, and we've been working on, we had some technical problems with some of the files, so we've been working through that, and I've been doing lots and lots of printing because I need to send a printed copy of the complete curriculum off to one of the testers, one of the professional testers, and it's a lot of pages. The adventure guide I think is going to be about 150 pages all said and done. And the consumables are coming in at a total of 390 pages for both part 1 and part 2. So it's a lot. And the language guide is going to be late. We can definitely get it out before the end of January. But I think that's okay because it's not really needed as much for planning ahead because the pages are, it's like the same things over and over again for the different lessons. So I think that will be okay. Hopefully the beta testers won't be too frustrated by that, but we're gonna get that out. But today I feel completely overwhelmed because I have about 20 million things I wanna do. I wanna get shipping labels done, finalize all of that. So I'm gonna start by making a list. I'm someone who finds that putting things on a list and just getting them out of my head, usually on a scrap piece of paper, it doesn't have to make any sense to anybody but myself, but it kind of helps me get a feel for where things are. I'm also going to go ahead and look at my schedule for the week ahead so I can get an idea of what the most important things are today and kind of knock those out. So I'm going to start today with getting the printer going. I still have a lot to print, and I'm printing these at fine quality because they are for a professional reviewer. If I was printing them at home for my kids, I wouldn't do that. But I do want the quality to be really good. So it's just slow. So I've got to get about 80 pages of the second consumable pack printed today. And then I'll need to be printing out the adventure guide as well and getting that into a binder. And then I'm going to work on getting myself a little more organized in Asana. So Asana is the software that we use to that I use to keep up with the team. Right now it's me and my husband, and we have designer. Asana keeps us on task, and it helps me kind of see, getting myself feeling like I know what I'm doing today. And just like that, it's New Year's Day. Today I am set up to roll. Got so many good things planned that I can bring you guys along with. And the first thing that I'm going to do is actually film a video for my YouTube channel of my 5-star books from 2023. I have 12 of them. So the first step is that I have to find all of the books that I own copies of and grab those, and I'm going to film right over there. So I'm going to put them all over there. So I'm gonna go do that, and you can come with me. I realize that it is late for me to be filming a video like this because it is the first day of 2024. Most people have this up, their favorite picks of the year, sometime in December, but I don't like to do that because the year goes until the very last day of the year. And I was actually, even this year, reading a book that I finished last night that I thought might make it onto this list, and it would be such a shame for that book to be left behind. It didn't end up. It ended up being a 4-star read, so I did definitely enjoy it, just not quite the caliber of a 5-star. I've always wondered why they wait and announce all of the winners at the end of the year. I feel like there's a few books that always just get missed, and I don't like to miss books, so that's why I put mine out a little bit late. I got the video filmed and edited, and it is uploading now on YouTube. I took a lunch break, and I also printed off all of the shipping labels. So now this is part of the starting a business stuff that is interesting to me. So I've got to figure out how to use this tape dispenser thingy. I'll show you what I'm talking about. So this is a stronger packing tape, and I like it because it is eco-friendly. It's not going to put plastic out. So I guess this is how you're supposed to load it, which I think is how I have it. There's 2 different ways that they say you can do it. So I've got it loaded like that. And then I need to put water in this part. I don't know how full I need to make it. I don't know. And then this guy goes in here, and it's wet, so that when it runs, the tape runs over it, it activates the glue on the tape, and then I should just be able to stick it on the box. So I'm going to try it and we'll see how it works. I have all the boxes stacked up on my kitchen table, ready to go to the post office first thing in the morning. They have their labels and their tape and everything ready to go. And I, about an hour ago, finished sending out all of the emails with the PDF files and everything. I know they're not supposed to go out till tomorrow, but I like to do things a little bit ahead just in case something goes wrong, because you never know. But they're all out, and so everything is in the world, and I thought I would feel this big sense of relief. I don't. I think there's two reasons for that. One is because I still have the language guide to do, and I want to get that out as soon as I can. I feel really bad that it's going out late, but again, this is why that's why it's called beta testing and not an actual launch. So I really need to work hard. I've made quite a bit of progress on that, and so has my designer. She's helping me find a lot of images and doing some of the layout work for that, but I still have a lot of work to do. So I think that kind of has me not feeling anticlimactic. And I think the second thing is actually my stress levels have kind of gone up a little bit because it's out in the world and I have no idea how it's going to be received. I don't know what kind of feedback I'm going to get. I'm just kind of waiting to hear from anybody, anything, any reaction at all. And I expect it will take at least a few days, but I'm kind of on pins and needles. And yeah, I guess that's just keeping it real. That's where I'm at right now. I'll probably get my sticky note written out for the week. And tomorrow I will bring you guys with me to the post office to drop off these packages, and I'll keep you posted how things go this week. Hey you guys, it is Thursday, January 4th. It has been a few days since I've gotten on here. The boxes are all off. I shipped them out on Tuesday, and I have just been an anxious ball of mess. A mess of anxious ball. Whatever. Anxious. I've been anxious since then. So I haven't really gotten on much. I have been doing some work, but again, it's just computer stuff that's not really exciting. We're got the very last activity. There was one activity that we didn't have the printables done, the consumable files done for, so we got that done. I'll be sending that out tomorrow. This launch is hard in the way that I put everything out there, and it's going to take more time for feedback. When I launch a pre-order or launch an initial thing, hopefully I'll start getting feedback in the form of orders or questions or things like that. But in this case, everybody needs time to get their boxes, to get their emails. There's been some trouble. One person's email is completely not receiving because it says their box is full. So I'm going to write a letter and send it to them and say, hey, I'm trying to send you this email, but I can't. So I'm going to get that done today. But all of that kind of stuff. And then once people get it, there's a lot. So it's going to take time to look at, to go through, to do anything with before I get any kind of feedback. And it's just driving me crazy. And there is construction happening outside my house right now. They're building a ramp on our little guest house, and I can't make the sound go away. So hopefully you can still hear me, and I'm just going to talk through it because that's the way I roll. I'm not going to wait. I mean, it's going to be going on all day, so I'm not going to film in between it. Yeah, so today in my anxiousness, I went to check all the tracking numbers for the boxes just to see what's going on. And the first boxes are being delivered today. There's 5 boxes. I think 3 by the time of recording this have already been delivered, and 2 are out for delivery. And the next few will be delivering over the next few days. I have 1 box going to Canada, so I had to fill out a customs form, and I'm really anxious to see what happens with that box. So yeah, it's just kind of a mess today. I also got in our new printer today, so I can show you. Let's see, see that big box right there? That is the printer. So I'm eager to open that and get it set up. I got another EcoTank because I love my EcoTank printer. This is just a professional one that can handle a whole lot more. So today my goal is to kind of move out of this anxiousness bubble that I have been in. So whether that means I need to do some cleaning around the house and listen to some music or some audiobooks, whether that means I need to just really plunk out a bunch on the language guide, I'm going to kind of go with how I'm feeling over the next 24 hours and do what I can to step out of this anxiousness and just kind of chill, because That's what I need. Thought I would introduce you to one of our other office kitties. This is Firefly. He's very sweet. He's kind of lazy. But anyway, I thought you might want to meet him because I'm sure you'll see him around too. He's not as klutzy as Panda, but he's also not as active. He mostly sleeps. So that is him. I am facing the reality that I'm going to need to do some serious overhauling in this little tiny office space because I am bursting at the seams. That thing is big. So I'm thinking of two options. So one is that I can put it there where my current printer is, but I am not sure that that spot is going to be big enough. That is an option. So another option is here, moving stuff off here and putting it here. I'm not sure. And if I put that there, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that kind of stuff either. So I don't know. I've got to figure this out. I know when to admit defeat, and I'm going to need help with this. So yeah, I'm going to wait for reinforcements. I'm really bad at waiting, so I went ahead and set it up. There she is. I ended up just, I found handles in the box, so I moved the box from the chair, from the floor to the chair onto this desk, and then scooted it over there and ripped up the box and scooted it out of the box, and that's how I did it. So I am going to wait to have my husband set it up. I think I could figure out all of the setup, but he's much better at that stuff than I am. So I'm going to let him help me get that set up. Okay, I think it's working. We're going to see. It's sending the data over, so we're going to see if this works. Hopefully it does. It's thinking. Whoa, that was fancy. That was super fancy. Like it posts the tray out all by itself. Let's see. I'm doing cardstock, which is what the other printer struggled with. Oh! It's so fast. Let's see. It did not print on the right paper. So let's try this again. User error, I'm sure. Okay, so print. Had it printing on the alternate tray. So let's see. If I go here, feed from main tray, maybe that will do it. Let's try. Yes, this is the stack of stuff that I moved from there, so I've got to figure that out. Okay, I think this is the right paper because it made a different sound. So let's see if this is it. This is the cardstock. This is it. Yay! I have printed the entire adventure guide, and I'm getting these black smudges on the side. I don't know what's causing that, so I'm trying to figure that out. I looked online and it said something about like needing to clean the heads or needing to clean whatever, but this is brand new, so I don't know why it would be doing that. So I'm trying to figure that out. Hopefully we can get that fixed, but otherwise I'm very happy with it. All right, you guys, it is January the 6th. It is Saturday, I think. Yes. And today my goal is to figure out what the website is going to look like. So that is the big project that's going to be holding us up for regular launch. We have to have that done and in a fully complete state. And so that's a lot of work. So today I am taking all the thoughts I've been gathering over time, looking at a few other inspiration websites, and trying to figure out exactly the way that we want the website to look. I'm going to share all of that with my husband, who's going to be meeting with the developer hopefully this week and getting that started. So there's not really going to be a lot for me to show you, but I thought I would share with you what I'm doing anyway. It is the morning of January 7th, Sunday, and I was going to make a video last night, but I was too jittery and too emotional, and I will tell you why. So 5 days after launch, one of my beta testers posted how excited she is about the curriculum, and she's very happy with what she's seen, and she posted this in one of the biggest homeschool Facebook groups. It's the biggest one I know of. I'm sure there might be some that are bigger, but one of the biggest ones that I know of. And immediately my newsletter sign up started blowing up, and my social media account started blowing up, and I was not expecting that, especially not at this stage, especially not this soon. Just huge. So yesterday when I woke up in the morning, I had 2 or 3 subscribers for my newsletter. I haven't even really posted much that there is a newsletter, which, by the way, if you want to know when units are releasing and what's coming up and all of that, feel free to sign up for the newsletter at my website, tickettolearning.com. The site is pretty bare bones right now. We're working on that. It's coming together, but there is a newsletter sign up there to let you know when this unit will release, what units are coming up, when they'll release, all of that. And I woke up yesterday morning with 2 or 3 subscribers to that newsletter, and the last time I checked this morning, there were over 300. And this started like 8 o'clock yesterday evening. Maybe it was a little earlier, somewhere in the evening yesterday. So my little brain is blown, and I'm still trying to process all of it, but I definitely feel like I need to get to work. I need to finish this language guide so that I can get it out to the beta testers and get feedback from that. But I'm kind of blown away, and I'm not really sure what to make of it. So I'm still wrapping my brain around it. This is still a little bit of shock. But I am super duper excited. And I thought that giving you that news would probably be a great way to wrap up this launch vlog. I was going to take it to a week, like a full week, but I think I'm going to wrap it up today. So that's what happened before I went out. All this week of just feeling antsy, not knowing what people would think of it, to this now is it's a huge roller coaster, but it's super exciting, and I hope that as people use the curriculum, as the beta testers use it, they can give me some positive feedback, and that it's really useful and helpful, and just a great tool to help them in their homeschooling journey. So that is where I'm leaving it today. I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions for me, leave them below, and I will talk to you later. Bye.